وارفع الخفاق أخضر يحمل النور المسطر، رددي الله أكبر يا موطني.
موطني قد عشت فخر المسلمين، عاش الملك للعلم والوطن.
سارعي للمجد والعلياء، مجدي لخالق السماء.
وارفع الخفاق أخضر يحمل النور المسطر، رددي الله أكبر يا موطني.
موطني قد عشت فخر المسلمين، عاش الملك للعلم والوطن.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi washabihi wa barik wasallim. Rabbi shrah lana sudurana wa yassir lana amrina wahlul 'uqdatam min lisanina yafqahu qawlana. Allahumma rabbi yassir wa la tu'assir, rabbi tamim bil khair. Thank you very much for joining in, for waiting for our next segment, which is bullish business at Road2Haramain. So today we are going to talk about a very special topic that is happening right now. But I would like to introduce myself. My name is Nakib, and with me today is our main guest, Datuk Haji Abdul Rahim, the founder of DAR Ihsan. Alhamdulillah. Assalamualaikum, Datuk.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you very much for being consistent with us. Thank you.
Alhamdulillah, thank you very much. So for those who are viewing right now, we are discussing about the World Tourism of Gold Summit. World Tourism of Gold Summit. So basically, this is what is happening in another Facebook event, which is the Malaysian Tourism Council. Under the Malaysian Tourism Council, they are doing a World Tourism Gold Summit, the expo. So what is in the event, Datuk?
Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil anbiya al-mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Allahumma faqqihna fid din وعلمنا التأويل ربي يسر ولا تعسر ربي تمم بالخير. Thank you very much, Brother Naqib, for being consistent with us for every day a very strong, powerful program, Bullish Business. Bullish Business is all about coming back. It's all about to bullish our business, to be able to become relevant and consistent, and to be able to compete in this global market. And today we are going to share with you 3 elements of bullish. The first bullish is our special visit to the Minister of the Prime Minister Department on Religious Affairs. And also we're going to share with you how does this successful visit to His Excellency the Minister has brought us to the next level, and also exploring the special Malaysia Tourism Council program for the 2nd Golden Tourism of Malaysia Summit, which is taking place yesterday, today, and tomorrow. And we're going to see you tomorrow again with my special session and the summit, which is going to be talking about the digitalization of rewards, the digitalization rewards of hospitality and infotainment. Thank you very much, Naqib. So this is our program tomorrow. Please join us, scan the QR code and join us at the World Tourism Day, and let's meet at the 2nd Malaysia Tourism Gold Summit 2021, which will be fully virtual globally, worldwide. And tomorrow I'm going to talk about the digitalization rewards of hospitality and infotainment. There is many people ask me, what is the relationship between digitalization and rewards? Yeah, why you are digitalizing your business? You need rewards, and that rewards has, in our belief as Muslims, we have two rewards: rewards in the current day now, and rewards the day after. And what is that related to the hospitality and infotainment? Because the combination between hospitality and infotainment, information and entertainment, yeah, so we combine it together to become infotainment. So the beauty of the hospitality, serving the people, feeling that you are doing something for the community, and also making your level best to serve the ummah, that's a very beautiful, noble cause that you are going to work for it and hoping for the rewards from Allah, and using the digitalization as the medium for your hospitality and infotainment. We thank everybody who have supported us in this bullish business, mainly Nurflix.tv, a special program brought to you for Islamic content. We also thank V-Track, the e-commerce, and we also thank a lot of companies in IT like SDBS, our partner in this program, and IGT, as well as Etihad Asfar, which have been traveling with us all the way from Saudi Arabia, as well as the special Bureau Economy, or what they call it, Gerakan Ekonomi Malaysia. Yeah, a special community NGO that working very hard to grow the business of Malaysia. And never forget about Share Solution Saudi Arabia, Laziz Express, and Asia University. Asia University going to present tomorrow a special program for the tourism industry and the e-learning process. So we have been demonstrating the virtual Umrah exhibition. We have been demonstrating Tawkil, which is the application for the performance of Hajj and Umrah. We have been demonstrating Waliyatawafu, which is the special features for those who want to perform Hajj and Umrah. But today we are going to hear from a special person for everyone, Dr. Mahathir bin Mohamad, the ex-Prime Minister of Malaysia, the father of Malaysia development. He is one of the very reputable person who is going to talk or already talk today, already spoke about the World Tourism Day, and also about the second Malaysia Tourism Gold Summit. So I'm very proud to be together with Tone at the same occasion, the same title, the same umbrella. So let's see what he's saying about the tourism bullish business. Let's bullish up. Let's go, Naqib, to the next show of our Tun, Dr. Mahathir bin Mohamad, the ex-Prime Minister of Malaysia, the father of the development of Malaysia, and also a prominent worldwide personality and leadership. So let's go and hear from this old man what he's going to say. Thank you.
Okay, so before we start, he just gave a talk he just gave the talk at the Malaysia Tourist Gold Summit 2021 this morning, and now we are going to check what is speech and what is his advice to all of the players in tourism industry. So let's start the video.
Mr. Zaidi Udanis, President of Malaysia Tourism Council, Dato' Azli Halim, Chairman, Organizing Committee, Second Malaysia, Tourism Gold Summit 2021, Dato' Norzalea Baharudin, Secretary General, Malaysia Tourism Council, Second Malaysia Tourism Gold Summit Committee, Tourism Industry Players. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning to all. Ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed a pleasure to be invited to share some thoughts at the second Malaysia Tourism Growth Summit. I would like to thank the organizers for giving me the opportunity. It is without doubt a trying time. Given the nature of the pandemic, in which travel and interaction are among the main casualties in the efforts to contain its spread, the impact on tourism industry is devastating and debilitating. It is not a time to be faint-hearted, though that does not mean we have to be heartless to survive this ordeal. Ladies and gentlemen, for almost 2 years now, we have suffered, and as controls and measures are being eased up, many among us are wishing and hoping that we have finally turned the corner. But the number of cases and deaths caused by the pandemic tells us otherwise. And it is a stark reminder that the time has not yet come for us to throw caution to the wind. In fact, to my mind, we have to be vigilant, and especially those in the tourism industry where visitors are from all corners of the world, and anyone is capable of causing a new cluster. I don't think I have to overemphasize the fact that as we open up, we should not slacken on the SOPs and other measures that we had been observing during lockdowns and controlled movements. Letting down our guards may cause efforts to revive and revitalize the industry becoming stunted, and retarded. Once we can accept these needs in our operations, then only can we start looking at strategies and efforts to heal the industry. Ladies and gentlemen, when we discuss the healing process, I tend to think like a medical doctor because the principles are not much different. Firstly, we need to clean and the wound, and in this case, the industry. It may mean that we have to literally clean up our act. We have to go back to the basics, cleanliness and hygiene, efficiency, service-oriented, trustworthy, creative, and so forth. We have to approach the process of being as if we were starting out for the first time. Surely, the 2-year hiatus would have given us ample time to reflect on what we had achieved and what we did wrong. My advice is that in dealing with the expected surge of tourists with the easing up, those in the industry must not be greedy in cashing in. Rebuild your reputation, and if it was not too savory, then it is an opportunity to reinvent yourself and regain your footing. I am aware that the competition is extremely high, but if you can build your reputation as the crowd starts coming in, by the time the industry is ready to go into overdrive, you will be ready to take them in and with reputation worthy of gold. It is no different than when you were recuperating from an illness. If you rush it, the possibility of a relapse is high, and that may not help you to fully recover. Ladies and gentlemen, one thing that I observe as tourists start flocking to places which they had traveled to before is that there are elements of nostalgia and reminiscences. In other words, returning tourists have some sentimental reasons to revisit the tourist spot, and many because they had a good time the first or previous times there. As such, it means that they are hoping to be able to return to a place that is at least almost the same in so far as their memory of the place serves them. That is also part of the returning to normalcy process that we tourists and others are trying to recapture, as it gives us some kind of recompense for missing out on the 2 years of our lives. If that is the essence for the returning tourists, then they will return to their homes and share their experience with their friends and neighbors. The new tourists will be coming, and they will do so because of the reputation that was built in the past is rekindled in the present and pursued in the future. Simply put, the past 2 years may have been a setback for the industry, but now it is an opportunity to recuperate, rebuild, and reset. I believe new reputations will be built during this healing process, and it will go a long way for the industry. Ladies and gentlemen, it would be irresponsible for me to speak about revitalizing the industry without reminding players of those who had supported the industry in the past and the impact on their lives following the devastation caused by the pandemic. While we understand that many of the industry players had to let go of their employees as it was impossible to sustain them when the industry underwent a near monumental stop. Some may have ventured into other industries and opportunities to survive, but for many others, though they had delved into other ventures, they still hope to be able to return to the industry. They too are passionate and committed to tourism and would surely, at a moment's notice, want to return and participate in the healing and rebuilding processes. It would be commendable if the industry players would allow them the first bite of the cherry before turning to other new employees who may be more economically prudent to employ. While it is understandable for industry players to resort to this given the difficult situation they are in, but I do believe inviting former employees who had good track records back into the fold will have a very positive impact in the long run. And surely they too would understand the difficulties everyone is undergoing during these trying times. Despite the bleakness and trepidations that surrounds us, I am truly hopeful for our tourism industry to rebound to its former glory. But that is truly dependent on us. Take the long road and avoid the quick gain path, and you will prevail. Thank you.
So you will be prevailed, Naqib. Alhamdulillah. I think it's a very wonderful message. I miss this old man. He has a lot to say about everything, mashallah, subhanahu wa ta'ala. Very wise man. And Tun Mahathir now also with his age of 90 plus, still contributing to the industry of tourism. And the booster of the business, bullish power, it's all about he have spelled out few elements of success. But before we emphasize more, I would like to also quickly share what has the president of the Hajj and Umrah industry have said about the SOP of Hajj and Umrah industry, because that's need to have some what they call it, emphasizing on the message, as the message will be in Malay, but we're going to share with you what is the story behind it. So let's go, Naqib. Datuk Sri Razali bin Muhammad Sham, the president of Hajj and Umrah Association of Malaysia, PAPO, will be, he has delivered his speech also today.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Saya selaku Presiden Persatuan Agensi Pelancongan Umrah dan Haji ingin berkongsi SOP baru mengikut norma baru untuk melakukan umrah dan haji untuk tahun ini. Seperti yang kita ketahui, SOP baru yang dikeluarkan oleh Saudi telah menetapkan yang mana sekiranya kita hendak ke sana, kita kena ikut beberapa peraturan yang disediakan, seperti kita cuma boleh buat umrah sekali saja masa kita di sana dalam masa 14 hari, dan kita juga perlu memohon untuk masuk masjid satu hari sekali saja. Itu dari segi untuk umrah yang kita lakukan. Juga kita semasa di sana penginapan kita dihadkan kepada 2 orang sebilik, dan juga kita perlu mengikut pengangkutan yang disediakan. Untuk ke Mekah, kita dibenarkan membuat 2 jenis visa, iaitu visa umrah dan juga visa turis. Sekiranya kita membuat visa turis, kita akan diuruskan oleh ejen-ejen di sana, dan kalau visa umrah, kita akan diuruskan oleh muasasah yang telah dilantik oleh Kerajaan Saudi. Dan selain pada itu, kita juga perlu membuat swab sebelum pergi dan juga swab di Saudi. Dari segi Malaysia pula, kalau kita pergi di sana, kita kena bersedia untuk mengikut peraturan cetakan yang mana kalau pergi kita perlu buat swab. Lepas tu kita kena juga buat kata orang balik kuarantin dan sebagainya. Itu yang ditetapkan oleh Kerajaan Malaysia. Pada masa ini kalau kita nak ke Mekah, kita kena minta melalui My Travel Pass yang diuruskan oleh Immigration. Tapi insyaAllah kalau dengan pembukaan baru ni, kalau dikecualikan, kita alhamdulillah maknanya kita boleh ke Mekah. Dan kita difahamkan juga mungkin kita di Malaysia ni adalah daripada Papua akan jadi permulaan untuk ahli-ahli yang buat umrah ke luar negeri, selepas tu boleh dibuka kepada sektor lain. Dan juga untuk jemaah-jemaah yang pergi ke Mekah, mereka mesti bersedia untuk menerima SOP baru disediakan, yang mana pergi mengikut hak umur yang ditetapkan 18 tahun ke atas. Lepas tu kita kena bersedia juga dengan peraturan yang disediakan, dengan harga yang bertambah, dan ini semualah akan jadi norma baru untuk melakukan umrah di Tanah Suci. Terima kasih.
Very good. Thank you very much. So sharing what has the president of the Hajj and Umrah industry, Datuk Sri Razali Muhammad Sham, has shared with us yesterday and today is full of a special, what they call it, occasion. But let me finish this part, because before we go to the surprise of what is the achievement we have done for yesterday. It's a historical day, and today and tomorrow will be a special day as well. So let's share with you what Tun Mahathir has emphasized on his message today. I'm sure he was listening carefully to his message, but in short, what I'm trying to share with you here, bullish business, it is all about us. If we are able to go out of the so to call the box inside us, and we go out there with innovative, with digitalization, with hoping for the rewards, and we are focusing into the entertainment, or what they call infotainment, as well as towards the hospitality industry, I'm sure we'll be able to over this pandemic with a new norm of the business and hospitality and infotainment. So without what they call it further ado, I want to share with you what we have done yesterday with the presence of the president of Datuk Seri Razali, Muhammad Sham, to the special visit to one minister. Okay, so that minister is very special for us, and that would be the Senator Tuan Haji Ustaz Idris bin Ahmad, the minister at the Prime Minister Department at the portfolio of the religious affairs. And at that event, we had a courtesy visit to his office in Putrajaya, and we were talking about the industry of Hajj and Umrah industry, mainly because tourism, on Islamic tourism, or tourism towards Saudi, visit Saudi at Road2Haramain, this is what we are bringing to you through our program during Mihas till end of the year. This one is among the very best achievement. In that special visit to the minister at the Prime Minister Department, Senator Tuan Haji Idris, we had discussed few things. I want to share with you among the things that we have discussed, and we have come up to a very good result, inshallah, and that will be the beginning of a major changes in the landscape of Hajj and Umrah in Malaysia, because we have presented to His Excellency the Minister the application of Tawqeel. We have presented to His Excellency the exhibition of virtual Umrah, and also we have talked about the course of Hajj and the changes or the challenges behind the changes of the regulation of visa for Hajj and Umrah and Ziyarah. Of course, the changes in Hajj visa is not much, but what I'm trying to say to you is actually the challenge of the price increase, and also this what have been what they call it presented by His Excellency Datuk Seri Razali to the minister on the secret behind how to bullish the business of Tabung Haji, to make sure that the course of Hajj will remain at the same path at least for the next 1 or 2 years, until we be able to be over of this pandemic COVID-19, and also be able to stable our economy and our growth of what they call it financial aspect. So beside that, we did have the chance to elaborate to His Excellency the Minister about the challenge of Hajj and Umrah Badal, and what is happening in the market in terms of what they call it, the challenge behind the performance of Badal Hajj. Nakib, can you show us the Badal Hajj video, so that probably to our audience, new audience who have been probably looking to us now, maybe to understand what is Badal Hajj all about. So maybe this video will give you an indication or input what is all about Tawqeel. Let's see that.
God has permitted us to delegate religious rights as a mercy from Him. Glory be to Him. One of them is that in it there is a concern for the interests of Muslims and their fulfillment of their needs, as well as some people who are not able to conduct their affairs on their own due to incapacity or illness or the like. From this cooperative standpoint between us as Muslim brothers, Tawkil application was launched to allow all Muslims the opportunity and possibility to perform their religious rituals through power of attorney at any time they wanted. Perform the alternative Umrah with Tawkil now. Get the app from the App Store and Google Play Store, or visit our website www.tawkil.app.
When we were telling the minister about this Tawkil, he was very impressed because two part of component of this Tawkil that makes it very special. The first thing is the real-time so-called e-healing, whereby you get the response of the performer on the real time. And secondly, which is most important subject, is that you go step by step following the person who's performing the Badal Hajj and Umrah from behalf of you throughout his journey. It's very, very beautiful application. And the minister was very happy to have that. And he also shared with us that perhaps this also will eliminate the false, those who actually take up the Hajj and Umrah Badal without a proper SOP and without a proper networking. Yeah, so this is a best solution for the nation towards the new norm of the industry of Hajj and Umrah, especially for Badal Hajj. We also explained to His Excellency about the virtual Umrah exhibition. And this is what we want to show you. Yeah, Brother Naqib, show us the video of the Umrah virtual exhibition. We have been showing this before. I want to show you again, just to make sure they know about the Umrah virtual exhibition that's going to take place in November. So let's get ready to that. Okay, Naqib, let's go. That's the shortly the exhibition.
Okay. Before we go to the exhibition, I would like to invite all of you to download the apps, the Tawkil app in your Google Play Store. It's free and it can be used. So basically, if you are not going to Umrah, then you can simply just download it, even if you're not going to Umrah. Because why? Because like Datuk said, you can just do, you can just hire a legit Badal Umrah. So you don't be afraid to get scammed, because right now many people, lots of people are afraid to do a service of Badal Umrah because they afraid that they got scammed. But this one, inshallah, is legit. It is from our partner in Saudi and USA, and this apps is also have been used not in just Saudi but also in USA and Canada, and inshallah in Nigeria and Indonesia too. So basically, just download the apps where you can. There's lots of dua. There's a lot of how to do Umrah, how to perform Umrah, and basically you can do anything with this Tawkil app, especially in the Umrah Badal. So without further ado, let's go to our next, the Umrah virtual conference that will be held in inshallah in November, 15 November. So let's watch this video. What is this conference is all about? Yeah,
Thank
so
you very much, Nafi.
that's we can see that. Yeah, Umrah virtual reality business. Ah, so please, Dato, explain more about this. I'm very excited when I see
Yeah.
the video.
Yeah, it's basically like this. With the pandemic COVID, we are all about talking about hybrid event, talking about exhibitions over the online. Even presidents of countries are meeting and doing summit using the method of the online. The industry booster of bullish business has been talking many times on our special exhibition in Mihas. Afterwards, we want to go and see and check out what's happening in Mihas. Yeah, we have been missing the show for some days, and Mihas is going until December 31st. What I'm trying to share with everybody today is that we are actually in the mid of what they call it, sharing with our audience the variety of bullish business tools towards the economy growth after this pandemic, what they call it, which has been what they call it, covering most of countries worldwide. And I believe with the current situation, there is a lot of people who are thinking of how to come back to the business. So we just shared with you just now what Tun Mahathir Mohamad, the ex-Prime Minister of Malaysia, has shared with you on the tourism world, what they call it, Day of Tourism, and also the second Golden Summit of Malaysia Tourism. And inshallah, tomorrow, we're going to share with you again more on the digitalization of rewards of hospitality and infotainment. But frankly speaking, Nakib, the Umrah Virtual Expo, the company behind it, which is Etihad Asfar, has crafting this exhibition in a very careful manner. Why? Because have been doing this business for the past few years just to make sure that the industry is relevant. Those who are service provider, we have been exploring many times Maqam, yeah, as the sentence or the center of the applicant online traveler worldwide to Umrah. Yeah, so we are looking forward to meet all of them, inshallah, during the Umrah Virtual Expo. Beside that, we're going to have a lot of speakers who are presenting to you what will be the coming back to the industry, what would be the new norm that we are going to take care of, what would be the excellent, what they call it, hospitality rewards that we are going to share with you. So what is it important at this Umrah Virtual Expo is that those who would like to perform Umrah, they will find the answer. Those who are the player of the industry will find the answer. And alhamdulillah, within our discussion with the minister, yeah, Naqib, maybe what do you call it, just to highlight that when we meet up with the minister at the Prime Minister Department, the person in charge of the affairs of religious in Malaysia, Senator Tuan Haji Ustaz Idris Ahmad, we did emphasize to him that we would look forward to meet him and present his special keynote address to all the Umrah players, because the Umrah player in the industry, they needed to have a person at his leadership to share with them what is the need to dedicate the services to the industry of Hajj Umrah, especially after this pandemic, because we are not talking about bullish the business as such only in terms of technique, only in terms of mechanism, only in terms of tools, but we're talking about the creativity of creating such products, the inner what they call it, innovative, and also intention to provide the best services ever for the best guest of Allah. Bullish business have been always looking forward to hear from all the industry how we are going to improve the hospitality and infotainment. I just want to quickly, Nakib, show our audience also what is Nurflix has to go with this, because Nurflix is the center of content. What we are looking at, we are going to provide the content of Islamic, what they call it, video, documentary, any kind of infotainment towards the business of the what they call it, light, or they call it sound and visual. Yeah, because at the first ever beginning of any business is knowledge. So Iqra is the first words that have been what they call it, command by Jibril to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam at Jabal al-Nur in Mecca, said Iqra. So we have to learn, we have to gain knowledge, we have to find knowledge, so we'll be able to groom and we're able to grow. Yeah, as Tun Mahathir also mentioned in his speech, that, for example, we have to take care about those who have been in the group with us from the beginning, because they have been patient enough to stand together, and for their experience and hospitality, that will help them to be able to perform and provide the best. So Sopan Stream, yeah, Sopan is a word in Malaysia called, it's related to akhlaq, which is our attitude. So it's a Sopan stream. So we stream like now we are hearing to StreamYard, for example. So streaming the content of the best Islamic content in the world to you with Sopan. Sopan. So Sopan is not fun. It's not so fun. It's Sopan. Sopan is the value in akhlaq, and also how we are going to what they call it, present the best over the best with the value, and also what they call it, with all the good knowledge, and also similar to our akhlaq that the Islamic teaching taught us. All right. So back to the World what they call it, Tourism Day. Naqib, I just would like to remind everybody to be with us tomorrow for the show at 12:30 in the global what they call it, day of tourism, and the second golden summit of Malaysia Tourism. I'll be presenting tomorrow about the digitalization rewards of hospitality and infotainment. I love this title of digitalization rewards of hospitality and infotainment. It is crafted of the name of Dar Ihsan, which is DAR, IHSAN, all right, which is mentioned into this two sentence, digitalization rewards of hospitality and infotainment. This is the secret behind this slogan, and what I'm going to emphasize tomorrow on is about knowledge. It's about Iqra. Yeah. So I think tomorrow we're going to surprise everybody with a special knowledge brought to you with collaboration with Asia University. Naqib, I want to show a little bit of Asia University. Probably, maybe you have a video on Asia University. You can share with us. You will see what Asia University can offer us for the knowledge and also ritual, whereby we get knowledge, and we experience a new what they call it, knowledge with digitalization, because we believe that digitalization is part of the development, part of the major development into the hospitality, and we also believe that throughout our process of boosting our business, bullish our business, we need to have knowledge, we need to have experience, we need to have a speed learning process, because that speed learning process has to be in place with all the expertise, because when we hear from the expertise, we'll be able to plan, to implement. And as Tun Mahathir said, we have to go to basic. We have to make sure that we are not thinking on a quick win, but we are looking at a consistent and long vision. All right. So I don't know, Naqib, you find it? Let's go and see. Yeah.
Yes,
video
yes,
of
let's go
Asia
and
University.
watch
Yeah.
what is Asia University is all about.
These are times of great progress and achievement for Malaysia. In each state and in every corner of the country, people are coming together as they set out to build better lives for themselves and their families. Asia E-University, or AEU, is a collaborative multinational university instituted under the Asia Cooperation Dialogue, or ACD. Its establishment is supported by 33 ACD member countries throughout the world. Our vision is to be a leader and a premier educational hub in the promotion of affordable and quality e-learning in Asia. Our mission is to work in collaboration with universities, institutions, and corporations, drawing upon their collective expertise, prestige, and resources to provide quality higher education and lifelong learning. In line with our mission, AEU collaborates with higher education institutions in ACD and non-ACD countries to make our programs available to a wider market in the region and the rest of the world. Through our shared collective expertise and strategic linkages, more than 50 collaborative learning centers have been established in 21 countries to increase cross-border accessibility of programs that are in demand for capacity building. Programs offered are internationally benchmarked and approved by the Malaysian Ministry of Education and accredited by the Malaysian Qualifications Agency. In addition, our academic programs are also recognized by several ACD and non-ACD countries. The university has 8 schools offering a variety of programs catered specially to contemporary Asian needs. The School of Management champions and spearheads the university's programs in management and business-related areas. The key drivers of the school's well-defined programs are structured and based on core curricula that are industry relevant, practically driven, and professionally enhancing. The School of Education and Cognitive Science is envisioned to be a leader and catalyst for educational change in the Asian region. The school engages in world-class education, research, and outreach efforts across all of its disciplines for educators and professionals alike. The School of Information and Communication Technology was established to become the forerunner and an innovative school in ICT education in an Asian setting. The school offers a variety of programs in the areas of ICT and IT technology. The School of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences is envisioned to become a premier center for interdisciplinary perspectives, drawing mainly from the study of arts, humanities, and social sciences, with a special attention paid in the Asian studies. The School of Graduate Studies is tasked to grow as a well-positioned center for leading e-learning postgraduate education programs all across Asia. The school helps students in independent research with the guidance of supervisors and workshops, as well as provides personalized support for its Asian-centric postgraduate program. The School of Foundation Studies was formed as the university's center of excellence for pre-university education. The school provides quality university preparation programs designed to meet the needs of students of multiple languages, education, and cultural background across Asia. The School of Professional and Executive Education is founded primarily to impart dynamic skills, knowledge, and experiences to 21st century executives who are in pursuit of lifelong learning. The school offers training courses for executives and professionals alike for career enhancement, as well as courses for the general public in a variety of fields, covering self-improvement and general interest. AEU understands the challenges that learners have to face in finding the right time to study. Thus, it has adopted a flexible learning mode of delivery through a blended learning approach which includes the online learning, self-managed learning, and face-to-face learning.
I study AU because of AU providing the blended approach to learning, whereby I can work on the ship, during which time I cannot study, and then come back ashore, and I can devote my vacation time to studies. Experience in AU has been very good with all the professors and peers, whereby there is no distinction or differentiation with regards to age, your nationality or culture. It's a platform for learning to all.
I came to Malaysia 2011, and the really reason was that I wanted to further my education. AEU is a wonderful place for people who are working. The experience that I got is like you work at your own pace. It also helps you to be responsible, to be mature, and you meet a lot of different people from different areas. And this is really why I will always say AEU is the best.
AU give me the flexibility to conduct my doctoral program. Yeah, I'm a working professional living in Jakarta. Yeah, so I need to find a school that gives me the freedom to come like every weekend, so I can do my work and also do doctoral at the same time. Now, AU give me that possibility.
Laporan luar negara. Malaysia penggerak utama membangunkan bidang pendidikan di benua Asia. Ini terbukti apabila tertubuhnya Asia University di Kuala Lumpur 9 tahun lalu yang membuka peluang pendidikan kepada penduduk dari seluruh dunia, khususnya dari benua Asia. Laporannya bersama Pan Chin Fei sempena kemuncak dialog kerjasama Asia ACD kedua di Bangkok, Thailand. Selepas menganggotai ACD pada tahun 2002, Malaysia diberi peranan membangunkan bidang pendidikan di Asia dan hasil inisiatif Malaysia, Asia E-University ditubuhkan pada tahun 2007. Ia kejayaan yang membanggakan selaku penggerak utama bidang pendidikan. Setengah negara tu tak ada banyak kejayaan lah. Ya, mungkin dia orang tak akan wawarkan apa, sebab kalau ada kejayaan baru macam kita, saya rasa ni memang kejayaan kita. Ya. Katanya selain bidang pendidikan, Malaysia turut memainkan peranan dalam pembangunan sumber manusia. Perdana Menteri Datuk Seri Muhammad Najib Tun Razak dijangka tiba malam ini untuk menghadiri sidang kemuncak ACD. Bertemakan Satu Asia, Pelbagai Kekuatan, sidang kemuncak ACD yang akan berlangsung selama 2 hari bermula esok bakal mengemukakan 3 dokumen, iaitu visi ACD untuk Kerjasama Asia 2030, Deklarasi Bangkok untuk sidang kemuncak ACD kedua dan kenyataan ACD bagi merancangkan pertumbuhan melalui perkongsian jaringan. Peranan Malaysia dalam membangunkan bidang pendidikan amat terserlah melalui ACD. Dan melalui sidang kemuncak ACD, kekuatan benua Asia dapat dikenal pasti dan ia sekaligus juga dapat memperluaskan perdagangan dan pasaran kewangan di Asia. Objektifnya untuk membasmi kemiskinan dan meningkatkan kualiti hidup penduduk di Asia. Pak Cifi melaporkan dari Bangkok, Thailand.
For those working adults or people with family, AEU would be your best choice to further your education. Reason is simple. Firstly, you will have the mixed mode of teaching, which is the traditional way of teaching whereby you go to class probably once a month, and you also have the 24 hours access to their e-learning portal. And AEU is also known as one of the aggregated institutions that offers all kinds of interesting modules and also courses for you to further your future.
In redefining the higher education landscape of Malaysia and the Asian region, AEU brings a fresh perspective to the paradigm of learning that accelerates capacity building all across Asia. Asia E-University is on a journey to assist Malaysia and the Asian region to transform into a more prosperous canvas of society through e-education.
Alhamdulillah. So we just see what is Asia E-University is all about. So basically, it is not just in Malaysia. It's not just certified in Malaysia, but also all around the world. So basically, the sharing session, I bet that it will be going great, inshallah.
Inshallah. Thank you very much, Rakib. I think we are going towards the end of the program. I want to see everybody tomorrow. The digitalization rewards of hospitality and infotainment is yours. What we want to make sure is that we are relevant to the industry. We are consistent and back to basic, as what Tun Mahathir said. Thank you very much. Then I hope to see you tomorrow.
Yes, for those who are free tomorrow, at 12 p.m. So come and join us. Come and join and listen to the talk made by Dato' Haji Abdul Rahim himself, where he will talk about digitalization. Because in today's world, digitalization is one of a way that we are going to survive in this business. Because if we make business and we don't do any digitalization, we will be left out, because it is hard to market all our business to move forward without digitalization. And this is one of way on how to digitalize in rewarding yourself in the industry of hospitality and infotainment, and inshallah in Umrah and Hajj also. So basically, don't forget to meet us. We also will share the link, or we will share the talk in our own Facebook page here, so that if you miss out the live session, you can also check out the talk as well. So inshallah, we will see you again tomorrow at the same time, inshallah. And thank you very much for joining us. And I will end this series, I will end this segment with wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Declaring open Mihas 2020.